Raise your hand if you've fallen in your tumbling before. Raise your hand if you've not thrown your tumbling pass and you've gotten so upset you've cried about it. These are negative emotional memories that are stamped in your brain. You may not be thinking about them, front of your brain, but the back of your brain remembers them. That's called your unconscious or your shadow thoughts. Remember that tumbling is stressful. Tumbling is scary. Tumbling, I've fallen and hurt myself. I've tried tumbling and I've been yelled at by my coach. I've tried tumbling and I didn't throw it in a routine and I feel like it was my fault. Stamp, 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 stamp. Negative emotional memories in your brain.
How do you erase the negative memories?
Woo! Wow. Inside your brain, there are billions of things called neurons. Neurons talk to each other. What ends up happening is they talk to each other and it ends up creating a divot or a pathway burned into your brain. Just like if you were walking in your grass at home over and over and over again, the same path in your grass. Julia, what would happen to the grass if you just walk the same path over and over again?
It would get like crushed.
It would get crushed. What's the next thing? After the grass gets like stomped on, Cadence, what's the next thing that happens?
It would die.
It's going to die. So the dead grass turns into dirt and then mud. I'm not talking about one time. One time's not going to kill the grass. 2 times isn't going to even push the grass down. I'm talking hundreds of times you walk back and forth. That's literally negative emotional memories or positive. It's the neurons firing back and forth. You can't do it. You can't do it. You can't do it. Or throw it, throw it, throw it. You're terrible when you can't throw it. What if I can't go? What if I can't go? What if I can't go? Is a walked path. So Cadence's question was, so how do I change those negative memories? One, when you notice that pathway happening, when your thoughts start going on that habit, what if I don't go? Change the pathway. Think about something else. I'd prefer you to think about strategies like taking deep breaths, using keywords, change the surface skill spot, ask for help. But the main thing is to interrupt that pathway or that habit.